Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Happy Wednesday morning, and it is definitely a happy morning. We do have a big here we go, confirmed, all that jazz around Dragusin. So we'll talk a little bit about the details of the deal, when he's going to be flying for his medical, all that jazz. We do also have the update around Spence's involvement in that deal, as well as Dier now becoming the favourite to sign for Bayern Munich. So plenty to talk about, plenty of exciting news to talk about. Just want to say, if you're new, subscribe. You're very much welcome to join us for the journey. And let's talk. Let's talk Radu. So obviously last night, we had that sort of bombshell that Bayern have had a bid accepted for him. And I think it's fair to say that we're all allowed to be a little bit negative about it after what's happened in the last decade or so of, especially the Willian. The Willian deal really sticks out as a deal agreed, contract agreed, everything's agreed. He's even flying into London and then goes elsewhere from London. So, as Spurs fans, we're allowed to be a little bit pessimistic. But for the ones that stayed optimistic, and hands up, I didn't, well done. You held your nerve on it. So it came from David Ornstein, who said that Tottenham reached total agreement with Genoa to sign centre-back Radu Dragusin. Spurs had an offer accepted overnight. The 21-year-old Romanian international expected to travel this morning to complete move. Spence joining Genoa on loan until the summer. I'll come to Spence in a second because there's updates on his situation. But happy days. All that time and work that went into getting this deal done, do you know what? Wasn't wasted. And I think some people look at it and go, does he think he's really wanted if we're haggling over a price? And to be honest, I get that because actually it can look poor. But there's also a thing to say, wow, they spent all this time on me. They must really want me. There's that, devil's advocate to that argument. Either way, he's picked us over Bayern. This Ange pull is serious. I would love to know. I'd love to be a fly on the wall when I hear his phone conversations with a player. Because obviously Maddison talked about how he said, look, whether you come here or not, this is going to be one hell of a ride. And Maddison went, oh, will it? Oh, all right, yeah, go on, I'll have a bit of this. Werner obviously had his mind changed around the Premier League. For a guy who didn't really want to come back, and selling him on the Tottenham idea, then him going, actually, yeah, we'll come back then. Whatever he says, I'd love to know. Honestly, if he ever retired from football, he can make a fortune on motivational speaking. He really could. Romano said that Tottenham and Genoa have now... hang on. Oh, have I got the right one for you? Yeah, I have. He says Tottenham and Genoa have now already exchanged documents for Radu Dragusin. Deal is sealed. Dragusin will travel to London in the morning. Private flight booked with his agents. Medical test set to be booked. And then Spurs will make their second official signing. Well, do you know what? If you one of those people that tracked Werner's plane ride, I can guarantee you there's you and a few more that are doing it for his one. Because that one came out of the blue. This one we've been absolutely on the tail of. And it finally is coming to an end. It is nice. And do you know what I said? If he signs, it won't be exciting as we took so long. Because of the Bayern development and how they had a bid accepted and he's picked us, I'm back excited again. You can tell from my voice, you can tell from my giddiness that I'm very happy. I woke up this morning, there's a few of you that have commented going, are you doing a video? Come on. And I'm like, God, I've got to get out of bed. I've got to do these videos, So, very, very exciting. When we talk about the details of the deal, Romano said, understand these are the final details of Radu Dragusin's deal between Spurs and Genoa. A 25 million euro fixed fee, 5 million euros add-on, now very easy to reach. Spence on loan with salary paid to Spurs. I didn't realise this, but Genoa signed Dragusin for a bit more than 5 million euros plus add-ons in August. They've done very well out of this deal, actually, You're talking about 6 times in your investment. It's not bad. It's not bad. Or 5 times, depending on what their add-ons are. But no, really good news. He's here. I assume he's going to be starting his medical today. I assume Spurs are going to want to try and push this through and get it done today. So he can be training tomorrow. And then, look, he's got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. He might have enough time to play against Man United. I don't know. Obviously, Emerson played quite well. And I'll be doing my preview for Man United at the weekend. But you don't know. Let's talk Spence's situation in this deal. So Romano said that Spence will join Genoa on loan from Spurs, but it will include a buy option. Understand it's not mandatory, and it will be in the region of 10 million euros up to Genoa in June. Tottenham will pay Spence's full salary as part of Dragusin deal. I don't think he's on that much money for us to really care. 10 million euros, so call it £8 million. It's not the greatest deal, but it's not the worst deal. And to be honest, it allowed us to get Dragusin done. Well, look, if he plays well, they'll pick it up. Simple as that. If he doesn't play well, we'll be able to loan him out probably to the Championship. He'll regain his value through the Championship. So I don't see it being too bad a deal, to be honest. I actually don't mind it whatsoever. For him, I hope he plays well. Just for him. Because he's kind of had his character kicked sort of this season, you know, from the summer onwards. He's had his character kicked a little bit. And for him, I really hope he kicks on and plays well, because at the end of the day, he's a young player, he's a young man that, you know, just needs a little bit more love and a little bit more luck in his life, and he's flying again, because he was on his way to being a really top right back in the Premier League, you know. So hey, to talk about Bayern and what their situation is. So Dier is obviously the favourite now on the list. Now, by the way, I haven't got it with me, so I won't be able to screenshot with you. But I did read that they were shocked that Dragusin picked Spurs over Bayern. So that Ange Paul was serious. You got Werner, who's picked us over Man United. You got Dragusin, who's picked us over Bayern. You got Madison, who's picked us over Newcastle and other. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about European football. Doesn't matter. We like Ange, and I love that. So Florian Plettenberg said that being told after the failed hijack deal of Dragusin, Eric Dier now one of the top favourites for FC Bayern. Verbal agreement is done. Transfer around €4 million. Contract to 2025 plus 1 year deal. Not a done deal yet. Drop that as well. That's not helpful. But it's a cheaper deal that would get done quickly. If they want that deal done, they can probably have it done in a couple of days, because we'd be willing to move off of him. He's wanting the move. Bayern could easily get it all done. So I do expect him to go to Bayern. I do. I think they'll probably spend a few more days just trying to see if there's anything out there. But I think they'll go for Dier, because it just makes a lot more sense, to be honest. It does make a lot more sense for everyone involved, really. Us, them, him. I think it's a good move. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video if you did. Hit me in the comment section below. Your thoughts, feelings about Dragusin finally choosing Spurs over Bayern and him on his way to joining us. Obviously, you got that Eric Dier news and the Jed Spence involvement. Want to know your thoughts, feelings about all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys.